The focus. All right, guys, we're going to be talking about the distributive property today. So the distributive property is a little different from what we talked about before with the commutative and the associative property. So what the distributive property actually is it uses both multiplication and addition. So it's called the distributive property because it distributes the factors outside of a parentheses and puts them distributes over the two terms within a parentheses. So that's a lot of math talk. So let's try to relate that to the real world. So let's talk about bags of bananas. So I have 3 bags of bananas. So I don't know why I have 3, but I just do. And so here's 1 bag of bananas. So I'll do 1 little bag here, shopping bag. And let's make it a really big bag because I got to fit a lot of bananas in this bag. And then here's my second bag of bananas. And my third bag of bananas. Okay, and my bananas are not all the same because in this bag, in each bag of my banana, each bag has a certain number of bananas. So this first bag has 2 yellow bananas. So each bag has 2 yellow bananas. This bag also has 2 yellow bananas. Draw my little bananas here. They're looking pretty bad. There we go. They kind of look like peppers. So and also in each bag has 3 green bananas. That, you know what, I'm gonna maybe save for later. And there's my bananas. They almost look like, well, you can call them peppers if you want, but I'm calling them bananas. They're kind of ugly bananas. There we go. That one's a little bit better. Maybe put a little bit of top on it. There you go. One thing with these videos is you cannot critique my horrible drawings right now. All right, so there's my bags of bananas. And so if I was counting those bananas, I could just count them up and I could find my grand total of bananas, couldn't I? So I could say, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I would have 15 total bananas. So I can do that a couple of ways. So let's say I told you, you know what, I have 3 bags already. And each bag has the same number of bananas in it. Each bag has two yellow bananas and 3 green bananas. And so you could set that up in a multiplication problem. And you can set it up, well, since you have 3 bags, right? All you would have to do is just multiply that with my 2 yellow bananas, okay, plus my 3 green bananas, right? So when we solve this problem, I have 3 grocery bags. I have 2 bananas in each bag and also 3 green bananas in each bag. So when we solve this problem, so we do the parentheses first, right? So 2 plus 3 is 5, and 5 times 3 is 15. Well, that's true because, you know, we counted them. We know that there's 15 bananas in our bag. But what the distributive property says, that, well, we can organize this a little bit differently. So let's say I wanted to separate out my bananas. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get some more bags. And what the distributive property says, well, let's put all of our yellow bananas in a bag and all of our green bananas in a bag. So what we're going to do that. So we're going to put, so how many bananas am I going to put in each bag? Well, I will have 3 bags with 2, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 bags and 2 yellow bananas in each bag. So we're going to just do that. So we'll make our bag a little bit smaller. We have smaller bags right here. So this is for my yellow bananas. Little grocery bags here. Almost like the blue ones you get at Walmart. There we go. And we also have 3 bags to fit our green bananas. So I'll draw those 2. So we're going to separate them out. And then one more bag here. And we'll put in all our bananas in each bag. So if we're separating out our yellow bananas in each, so there are groups of 2 here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Whoops. 2 bananas. Okay, and then there are 3 bananas in these 3 bags. Banana, banana, banana. Okay, so what the distributive property is saying is, well, look, is you still have the same amount of bananas, we're just going to organize them a little bit differently. So, well, let's just double check to make sure we have 15. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 bananas. So that's true, I do have 15 bananas. But what we did is we just organized them a little bit differently. So what the distributive property says is it takes this 3 bags, and it distributes them to the 2 bananas, and it also distributes 3 bags to the 3 bananas. So what that looks like is it looks like this. So when I distribute it out, distribute those bags, it's 3 times 2. And for our green bananas, it's 3 times 3. Okay, and so we're going to be adding these together to make sure we have 15, right? So all it's saying is we take that 3 and we multiply it by the 2, and then we take that 3 and then we multiply it by our other 3 right here. Well, let's see if this works, and let's see if we still get the number 15. So 3 times 2 is 6, right? Plus 3 times 3, which would be 9, and 6 plus 9 is 15. And so we're not working any kind of magic here. It's actually, we're just taking out some factors of 6 and 9, a common factor, and those common factors actually 3. We'll talk about common factors a little bit later, but 3 goes into 6, but 3 also goes into 9, and the 2 and the 3 are what's left over. But you can see that all we did is we took the 3, multiplied it by the 2, took the 3 and multiplied it by the 3. So when you see it written, and you're supposed to like identify these properties on like homework and tests and things like that, you might see it looking something like this, where you'll see it say, well, 3 times 2 plus 3 equals the same thing as 3 times 2, right, plus our 3 times 3. Okay, you'll see it looking something like this. Well, now these two things are equal because they both equal 15. See how I just took this one and put it right here, and then took this one and put it right here. So they're equal to each other, and all we did was say, well, 3 times 2 and 3 times 3. So, and that's what it is, 3 times 2 and 3 times 3. So this is a little bit of the distributive property. And hopefully this helps you guys out and helps you understand how we redistribute some of the items in our bags and redistribute numbers. So and all it is we're just organizing them in a different way to equal the same thing. All right, so hopefully that helps. I'll see you guys later.